carries, met in the hole, and Mergat drops him for a loss back to the 49-yard line. My goodness, what a pop. Songapolutele ready to throw. Deep drop, fires underneath. High, intercepted. Who else? Shopper, and he tumbles down at the 49-yard line. Another freshman with a pick, and for Shopper, that's his first in his Duke career. Ready, here's a quick snap and hand off to Lawfrey, running right. This time he spun around, didn't get dropped, but then Johnson got him down. Back at the 48-yard line of the Illini. Another heavy slap, and they snap into the Blue Devils jump, no flag, and it's intercepted, picked off. Trey Freeman down the sideline, still on his feet, 35 and 30. Freeman trying to win the race, and he's inside the 15-yard line. A game-changing play before halftime.
Last year was a tight end room that was really besieged by injuries. This year it has been the linebacker room. There are still some really bright spots. You know, Luke Mergat's played phenomenal, replacing Nick Morris. We still miss Nick like crazy though. Jaden Francois has played really well the last couple games. You know, Trey Freeman has been banged up, but is giving us everything he has, and has made a huge play in the game with the interception return on Saturday. And then even getting guys like Bradley Gompers in the mix. Will Felder played in that game and didn't look out of place. So you got to make do with what you got, and you got to respond, because you don't ever get things the way you want it, and the linebacker room has been definitely an example of that this year.
We knew we had great depth in our room. Would we get to it? You never know if you're going to get to your third, fourth, fifth linebacker, but unfortunately we did, and the guys stepped up, and they're playing really well, and they're playing together, they're playing for each other. Even if one, you know, Luke's going from Mike to Will, switching positions in the middle of a game, you know, there's no selfishness. They're just going to do whatever it takes to win.
Bitterly disappointing, I think, is the best way to describe this afternoon for the Blue Devils. Trailing 31-3, still 15 minutes to go, and Virginia looking at 3rd and 8 as we open up the fourth quarter.
You'll find out a lot about this team in the fourth quarter, and the fight that they've got, the pride that they have. It is very difficult to continue to play with great effort in a game like this.
Mensah takes the shotgun snap, he'll throw. Pressure comes, they pick it up pretty well. Underneath, the pass caught by Jeremiah Hazley, and he's submarined down as he crosses the 35. And here's the snap, 4-man rush. Mensah in the pocket, fires down the middle. Hazley's wide open across midfield, makes the catch, and he's down to the Virginia 36-yard line. As Mensah to throw again, this time to the end zone. Barkate's open on the right, and did he get a foot down? He did. Touchdown. Cooper Barkate has the Blue Devils in the end zone for the first time today. It's 31-9. Be a great time for a pick six, no?
Sure.
Morris to throw. 4-man rush. Pressure comes. Screen set up. Oh, dangerous. It is picked. It's Freeman to the house. Touchdown. Trey Freeman takes it home. 9:30 to go. A pick six. And it's 31-16. Little still trying to get lined up. Now they're ready. Here's the snap. Mensah will throw on 4th down. Over the middle, he's got King. Nice catch out of midfield, able to hold on to the football after a big hit. And there's that chunk play you talked about. The 76 meeting between Duke and Virginia belongs to the Cavaliers. They stay alive in the ACC race, improving to 9-2 and 6-1 in the league. The Blue Devils fall to 5-5, having lost 3 of their last 4, and now 4-2 in ACC play.
I was very proud of our guys in the fourth quarter of that game. They fought, and it was even just beyond the fight and beyond the, you know, the 2 touchdowns we scored. It was the emotion that they played with. You know, it would be very easy to get negative, very easy for guys to point fingers, and it was actually the opposite. You know, Jaden Moore runs down there and does a great job on punt coverage, and Wes Williams is the first one down to congratulate him. Cooper Barkate scores a touchdown, and Landon King sprints from across the field to celebrate with him. And when you celebrate with somebody else when you're not having your best day and it's not going great for the team, that shows that the guys really do care. And I told them after the game that would be a big part of how we could build back from that defeat to finish the season strong. felt like we didn't do the simple things well. Offensively, the way we had played all year, we started off just football, simple game. We just didn't block very well. And part of that, you got to give credit to Virginia. They were extremely physical up front. And we have normally been physical up front. We just didn't have it on Saturday. As a result, our pass protection was not as good as it normally is. We didn't throw and catch like we normally do. We didn't make contested catches. We beat them down the field 4 or 5 times and missed guys that were open. Just not out of character for us. But something that you got to move on from. Defensively, I thought we played really well on first, second down. Got them to third down 19 times and allowed 12 conversions. And when it got to the pass, their quarterback just threw the ball better than we can cover it. That's something we've got to continue to improve on. It's been an issue for us all year, and part of it is just us growing up in the back end.
I think the message was just to do simple better this week. I feel like we didn't really do us. I feel like the past, like I said earlier, the past 9 weeks we played, extremely well offensively, and so we just got to get back to doing us, get back to doing the simple things right, and I think we'll be just fine.
You got to let it go almost immediately. We came in on Sunday, and that's exactly what we did. We shot it into outer space. It's in the past. Can't do anything about it. Can't go back. Can't spend your life living with regret. You got to own it. Be accountable for what the parts that you didn't like, and then get right back to work to fix it. And our guys really responded well with how they turned the page on Sunday. What allows us to play for right now is it's UNC week, and it's the victory bell. This is our most important thing. It's our most important game of the year. Every set of goals starts with win that one, then comes win the state, which is still in play, win a bowl game, which is still in play. So, there's a lot of ways that you can become a champion, and this is the first step towards that on our schedule.
Duke All Access is brought to you by Gatorade, created to hydrate better than water. Gatorade, the official sports drink of Duke Athletics.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola, for everyone.
We understand your time is important, and so is how you measure it. You may want a beautiful timepiece that's able to perform under intense pressure. Or you may want a chronograph with unparalleled accuracy and a sophisticated style. At Reed's Jewelers, you'll find the perfect watch to measure your time. Time is the currency of your life. Measure it well.
Let's go, bud. Hurry up. Come on. I'm a baseball dad. Just because I didn't go pro doesn't mean my kid won't. Give me that.
No pressure, kid. Just everyone watching.
Coach says it doesn't matter if you win or lose the game, but that's what losers say. You got to swivel those hips, right? And you got to swing. Or... And if you don't have the right insurance, you can be paying for this yourself. So get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew, Black Friday.
Initiating great time to buy sequence.
Black Friday deals engaged.
Ford SUVs are go.
Bronco family built wild, it's go time.
Built Ford tough trucks are a go.
And go.
What's that one do?
Oh, you'll see.
This is how you do Black Friday.
During the Ford year-end sales event, get 0% APR for 60 months with 0 down payment and 0 payments for up to 90 days on select 2025 Ford vehicles.
We welcome you to the 15th edition of the Champions Classic, the premier early season college basketball showcase. And tonight, the Littles are set to battle the Jayhawks in an enticing November showdown. Caleb into the paint, weaving through traffic, got all the way inside, high off the window and in. Back outside, Rosario. The three was blocked by Evans. Now the outlet pass to Isaiah. On the attack! He throws it down with 2 hands. Timeout, Kansas. Duke out and running. 10 seconds now. Looks to the right, a screen from Evans. Feeds it to him on the left for 3. Got it! Isaiah Evans showing off in the Garden, and the lead is 8 at halftime. Chris to the left. team at him. Turn the corner anyway. Get inside, kick to the corner. Sar three. Good. Isaiah Evans the assist. And for the first time tonight, a double-digit lead. Pat looks to the left, dribbles that way. Back door, it's Brown to throw it down. Now it's Evans curling at the left elbow. Got inside, lobbed it up, and Gugma punched it down with the right hand. And the lead back to 6. Wow! Slap for the basketball. Looking, waiting, looking to the left. It's Evans in the corner. And he hits a 3! Cold-blooded Isaiah Evans, and the lead is 8. And the Blue Devils are going to pick up their 9th win in the Champions Classic. It'll be their 5th consecutive win to start the season. They had to fight tonight, but they got it done. 78-66, the final score.
Really proud of our win tonight. I thought, that it was the epitome of our team a little bit. The fact that all 9 guys scored, but all 9 guys made big contributions. A ton of respect for Kansas, their program, Coach Self. We knew, unfortunately, obviously Peterson being out changes their team, of course. But you also know that those other guys are going to step up. And I thought the game that White had, Council, is what we thought. They put a ton of pressure on us. But I'm proud of the fact that we just, I thought we showed great resiliency, real game pressure on us, and we found a way to get stops. I thought the key was, our defensive rebounding. That's been an issue we've had to address. Our guys did that, held them to single-digit rebounds. We valued the ball in the second half. I think there was only 2 turnovers. That was a big deal. And then guys making key plays, just key offensive plays, finding a way to score, which wasn't easy. It's never going to be easy against Kansas, but really proud of this team. I've learned it really every game we've played so far, but we've had, I don't even know how many games it's been, 7, including exhibition games. I don't even know what it is. It feels like it's been a full season in a way, just the moments we've been in. I think they've showed great toughness, and great poise. And those aren't easy situations to be in, especially if it's your, first time in the Garden, like some of these guys, or if it's your second or third. You need to show great poise and togetherness. And I thought that, especially down the stretch, some of those plays you mentioned, we just showed great poise. I think that's what it's all about.
Duke All Access is brought to you by Coca-Cola. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long-distance love. For the far-sighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Turn up the heat on the competition this season with CPI Security, proud partner of the Duke Blue Devils.
Hey, what's up, roomie? I got us some Jersey Mike subs.
Danny DeVito? Are you my freshman roommate?
And that doesn't matter. This is a Jersey Mike's commercial where the subs matter most. I mean, look how big that is. We'd eat that for lunch and for dinner. Hey, we eat that. Hey, who let the rents in? You want a Jersey Mike's?
Introduce us to your new roommate.
Mom, it's Danny DeVito.
That's mine. Don't touch it. Where the subs matter most. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
From the mountains to the coast and everywhere in between, Duke's researchers are working hard for North Carolina. So you can be there for the moments that matter the most. From our labs to the ones you love.
Duke Research saves lives.
earliest memories is in the afternoon, we decided to just go out and drift around for some flounder in the bay. It was out on our old family boat, the Blue Runner, a little center console, and with my dad and grandfather, and got my big orange life vest on, happy as a clam just to be out there. And we caught a few, and I just remember walking down the dock, you know, a bucket full of flounder, and sitting there with my dad, all happy. Go home, clean it up, and have it for dinner. And then at the beach house, we got an older beach house built in the 30s, big family dining table in the middle. A bunch of family memories around that table, stories told from my grandparents and uncles, and so nothing's better than a fresh catch and family dinner around that table. The excitement and the adrenaline rush that I got back then, it just hooked me instantly, and ever since I've been locked in on it. There's truly nothing more relaxing for me, more resetting. That's really my happy place outside football. Hi, I'm Brian Parker, offensive tackle for the Blue Devils. I'm a fifth-generation fisherman and a second-generation football player. I was born in Mount Holly, New Jersey. Grew up going to the Jersey Shore. We always had a family beach house in Beach Haven. That's where our fishing really came in. My family's been there for generations. My great-grandfather, H.T. Parker, they called him Piney, started getting the family into fishing. He's out there as one of the first guys in sports fishing. He was a lawyer. He took clients out fishing. That's where my grandfather got involved with him. There's photos going all the way back to the 30s, I think. I mean, they were out there during World War II along the U.S. coast, so they've been out there doing it for a while, and it's a huge sense of pride for my family. Everywhere you go in Beach Haven, you're going to find a Parker, and they're all going to be fishing. My grandfather, my dad, obviously carrying on the traditions, both great fishermen, taught me so much, and just being out there on the water with them has been huge. We've helped found the Beach Haven Marlin Tuna Club, and my great-grandfather helped with that. There's really a group of guys coming down to Beach Haven, and there was a charter fleet down there. They host a couple tournaments a year. The big one is the White Marlin Invitational. It's been around for over 50 years now, and probably 50, 60 boats come in from all up and down the coast. Growing up as a kid, I remember going to the weigh-ins, watching the big boats come in, and all the people there. It really brings the town together. It's a cool thing for people to come see these creatures of the deep get brought in, and so it's just been a huge sense of pride for both the fishing community in Beach Haven and my family.
What's up, guys? Currently 3:30 a.m. Headed out.
For an offshore trip, really starts the night before. You're sitting there, you're doing bimini twists on all the leaders, get everything ready. You're checking all your crimped up stuff to make sure it's still good. You're probably doing the ballyhoos the night before, and ballyhoos are a bait fish. And then you gotta get the coolers filled up. Gotta make sure the boat's filled up with gas. No gas stations open at 3 a.m. You go to bed, usually probably around midnight, 11. You're waking up at 3 a.m. Drive straight to the dock, load everything on the boat, crank it up, and then about 60 to 80 miles, depending on where we want to go. The sun usually starts to rise at around 5:15, so it's about 2 hours into your boat ride. So just as you're getting there, before you're getting there, once you get there, slow down. You're looking for signs of life. You're looking for birds, whales, slicks. Fish have oil in them, and so when feeding frenzies start to go on, the oil will make the water denser, and so the wind on top won't affect the surface as much. That's what we're hoping and looking for. Once we get there and find some signs of life, we're going to put about 7 lines out at different distances behind the boat and go about 5 miles an hour. It's all a waiting game there. You're just continually searching for more signs of life, zigzagging, going over spots you have in the past, and just waiting for that reel to scream. That's what you go out there for. Football shaped me. You know, it's honestly kind of the same way, that kind of family aspect. Got into sports when we moved to Cincinnati, Ohio in the 3rd grade, started playing football. A lot of athletes in the family. Both grandfathers played basketball. On my mom's side, both her sisters played college basketball. My mom played college tennis. Dad played collegiate football. Everybody wants to make their dad proud. I love my family, and family's huge, and I feel like football really is a family, especially here at Duke. Everybody's bought into everybody else being their best and doing their best. That's what propelled us to be so successful in my time here. I find a relaxation in both. It's a different relaxation though, a letting out of my emotions, and in fishing it's truly relaxation. I'm no happier anywhere else in the world really than floating on a boat fishing. Even a bad day on the water is still a good day on land for me. Technology doesn't matter, it's just about friends, family, and good times in the sun. Being that 5th generation guy, carrying on something that my dad did and my grandfather did, my great-grandfather did, and that's just a huge pride to learn those traditions and that kind of way of life. But then in football, that kind of relaxation is different. It's a competitive thing, I would say. Like, I get to go out there and all this preparation and work I've put in with my teammates. I'm also relaxed on the field because I know that I put in the work and I put in the time, so I know I can go out there and my teammates are going to believe in me, I'm going to believe in them, and we're going to get the job done. So at the end of the day, for me, football and fishing really all comes back to family pride. You know, Coach Diaz talks about it, name on the front, name on the back. And so for me, in football, you know, I play for the people that have got me here and have pushed me to become the best I can be. And it all stems from my parents and my sisters and my grandparents and family and cousins. It takes a village to really push someone forward. And same thing with fishing, you know. This is something my family's been doing for 100 years now. That's really something I take pride in, and that's something I'll want to teach to my son someday. Parkers are football players and fishermen.
It's bow time. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, the Carolina legend can make your tailgate a winner. We're talking crispy chicken, made from scratch buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your crew faster than you could say touchdown. Let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's bow time.
We understand your time is important, and so is how you measure it. You may want a beautiful timepiece that's able to perform under intense pressure. Or you may want a chronograph with unparalleled accuracy and a sophisticated style. At Reed's Jewelers, you'll find the perfect watch to measure your time. Time is the currency of your life. Measure it well.
Thought they were out of style, huh? Well, check their new game day fit. Oh, snap! DirecTV got hot.
That's right. DirecTV is flexing with all those pro and college games at your fingertips. This ain't your dad's cable, son. It's couture.
Thank you. I got this. Catching your favorite teams is easy. Whether it's on live TV or streaming, your games are front and center.
We're talking tailor fit. DirecTV ain't playing.
They're playing football.
Well, yeah, obviously they're playing football, but they knew what I was talking about.
You look ridiculous.
I think you look nice.
Yeah, you look nice, too.
It's bow time. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, the Carolina legend can make your tailgate a winner. We're talking crispy chicken, made from scratch buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your crew faster than you could say touchdown. Let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's bow time.
Hear live, out-of-market play-by-play this year with the Varsity Network app. In a truly unique listening experience, capture every moment and all of the drama. Powered by Learfield, the Varsity app delivers the soundtrack of your favorite teams. Access live and on-demand audio broadcasts, plus over 100 official school podcasts for free through the Varsity app. Download the Varsity Network app today.
Duke Football 360 with Dave Harding.
From the shotgun, it's Morris. Here's the snap. The Blue Devils plug the middle, and he's dropped for a loss. They rise up and get it done. Here's the snap. They'll keep it on the ground, and Taylor is brought down. Boy, Josiah Green having an afternoon. No gain on the play.
Back in the film room with Coach Diaz, and Coach not often talked about the interior of the defensive line. Guys that have a lot of double teams, offensive linemen teeing off on them. Blue Devils have some special ones, but one in particular, a transfer in Josiah Green, seems to be making some plays.
Yeah, and you know, in these videos, I love the young guys that maybe are hard for the eye to see, you know, on game day. And Josiah came as a transfer from Dartmouth. A lot of times our transfers takes him a few games to really catch to the speed of the defense. He's really dialed in right now. He's been playing great the last couple weeks. I'm going to show you some plays from Saturday. This is actually the first play of the game. And he's great going forward, but he's got great movement skills. He's right here, number 4, this on the right. And this is going to be a little bit of a blitz. Margot comes up the middle. And watch Josiah can stunt from the B gap to the C gap, but then have the wherewithal to make himself small and turn direction and start the game with a tackle for loss. Great way to start the game. And again, a foreshadowing of things that were going to come. This is a different type of block now. He's lined up right on the center, right? And they're going to run, you know, basically an outside zone play. And again, his ability to stay in his gap, right, to not get reached by the backside lineman, but have the mobility and the athleticism to come all the way down that line and make that tackle. Again, these are really difficult plays for interior defensive linemen, and for him to be able to do that, big-time effort right there, big-time play.
Listed at 6'1", 285. I've heard one of the big things about him is the strength that he plays with, and got off to a great start with Coach Feely, right?
Yeah,
when
maybe
he
one
came
of the,
to campus.
perhaps one of the strongest guys on our team. He's over here on the left right now. But again, where you see in strength is you see explosion, right? So watch how, again, he's in move mode, but he's able to redirect, stay square. Look how the offensive lineman's gotten to a bad position. Now, there are guys that can do this, but they get here, they can't finish the play. His ability to get in the backfield, and again, to be athletic enough to bend. This is a huge fourth down stop in the first half, and be able to make that play along with Mekhi Jones coming on a safety blitz. Tremendous play, huge. You see everybody excited, and again, getting part of the spirit back on defense as we're trying to finish the season, on a high note on that side of the ball. And then, again, another play, and here he's lined up right in the middle between the center and the guard, right? And, they were back in the pistol. And again, we've got him back on move mode. So again, he's popped back through the backfield. Now, guys can get here, but can they finish the play, right? And again, watch how he has the ability to wrap the back up, make the play for no gain or for a loss. Other guys are coming in, flying around the way you should on defense. So again, just when you talk about in every sport, right, to be strong on defense, to be strong up the middle, right? And Josiah Green, Luke Mergat played great behind him. Here he is over here. Same thing on the right. Watch the knockback he creates right here on the offensive lineman. Completely stuffs the lineman back into the running back, right? And then look at all the blue jerseys around, because if you can't run up the middle, right, then everybody else can collapse on the football. And again, just a dominating play of run defense. Look how many Duke hats are on top of the ball. But if there's something good going on in the middle of defense, chances are number 4 has got a big say on it. And that's it. And the last play I want to show is something a little bit unique that, it's one thing to be strong at the point of contact and physical. Here he is again. And this is a play, right now the ball goes away from him, right? And now it's about what type of effort do you play with, especially as a big guy, right? And this is why we rotate a lot of guys on the inside. And watch how he just turns and finds this running back. And that effort to lay out and to help get in on a tackle down the field so it's not a one-on-one for the safety, that's a tremendous play. And just shows what type of teammate he is, what type of athlete he is, and how much he cares for Duke football.
Yeah, how many times you see a defensive lineman that's stunting away, kind of pull up short, doesn't pursue the ball. Josiah Green with tenacious effort, great blend of physicality, a true impact player for the Duke defense. Thank you, Coach.